here holding the camera for a YouTube Live. And I have Christy here helping us for a Facebook Live, wherever you are, Facebook, YouTube. I think it's the first time we're doing a YouTube Live in many years. Facebook Live, we've done a little more, but wherever you are, happy you're joining us. And we have some exciting things for breakfast burritos. And breakfast burritos are satisfying, feeling. They're meant to be enjoyed, whether you eat them right when you make them, Mila wants them, at home, or they're perfect for on the go. So now that everybody's getting ready for the start of the school year and getting ready with ideas for what to pack in the lunches for your kids, for your husband, for picnics, for your friends, for outings, Kroger has solutions for you, and Kroger has ingredients for you, and it's sending so many ingredients from Kroger and Kroger Mercado to make this breakfast burrito. Thank you, and a big shout out to my friends at Kroger. And let's get started. I'm laughing because Mila wants to. You can show them Mila too. She's so well behaved. But what I'm gonna start making now is a breakfast burrito that has a jalapeno hash, and it can have either bacon or chorizo and melty cheese, and it's so satisfying. And you can adapt it to ingredients, to taste, to feeling. So I'm gonna start walking you through what I do to make these burritos super, super tasty, and then you can choose. I don't know which camera to look at, you guys. Tell Christy, please, Pilar, if anybody has a question from your friends.
Well, we have friends from Colorado, we have friends from Chicago.
Hello!
So the Midwest is coming in strong.
That's so amazing! And the weather is probably so lovely there right now.
Salt Lake City and New York City here too.
Aww. Hi everybody! So you can see that my first step here was to brown the bacon. You can see it's crispy and brown, and I'm letting all of the fat sit in the pan and stay there because that's where I'm gonna cook my hash. But I also have as an option chorizo. You can, of course, as you know, I will do, mix the chorizo and the bacon because why not? It's super delicious. So I'm just letting my chorizo gain like a more golden brown color.
I already have a question for you. Yeah. They're asking how long will the burritos last after they are made and wrapped for a lunch, for example?
That is a great question, and that depends on how you wrap them. So you make them hot on the go, you wrap them with wax paper or with parchment paper and then aluminum foil tight, and then they will keep for a long time and stay warm, not super hot, but deliciously warm. So they will really last all day. I have also something that I wanted to share with you guys. My friends at Kroger sent me these bento boxes that I'm loving for packing lunch, and they actually sent me 4 more than I need. So if you type in the comments, hey Pati, I want a bento box, we will get one of these shipped out to you.
We have some friends from Australia who are joining us.
Oh my gosh, okay, you're in
And it's
Australia.
actually morning there.
Oh really? So I'm not gonna be sending you a bento box if you're in Australia, but thank you so much for joining us. So I want to show you what we're doing here. I am scraping my chorizo. That is, you can see, so crisp and brown and delicious. This is Mexican chorizo by Kroger Mercado. Let me show you. It comes like this, so savory, slightly spicy, so well rounded in its seasonings. It comes like this. You can put it in the refrigerator if you're going to eat it within the next couple of days, or you can keep it in the freezer for months. And then you just unpack it. The links look like these. you remove the casing, and then you brown it like this until it becomes crisp and golden brown and absolutely delicious. And as you can see, I mean, you can just eat it like this with tortillas in a taco. Oh, wait, we're talking about breakfast burritos and the many ways that you can make them. I'm gonna show you for the friends who are just joining now, we're making a jalapeno hash bacon, egg and bacon burrito, but we're also giving you the option of doing it with chorizo, and of course you can adapt it in so many ways. But look at what I'm doing. I love doing these. I am mixing the fat from the bacon with the fat from the chorizo. Como look at this, Pilar. Because look, the fat from the chorizo has that like burnt brick terracotta hue, and it has the seasonings from the chorizo. It's full, it's bold, it has that gorgeous terracotta color, and I'm mixing two fats that love the company of each other, because then we have the smoky, salty fat from the bacon. I'm smiling because I know how tasty it is gonna be already. And as this heats, I already have here a pound of potatoes that Pilar actually helped me grate. I'm covering it with water so it won't go brown, and it will be nice and crispy, and it will lose a little bit of the starch. And I also have white onion. I got the golden potatoes, which I love the texture. They're just like creamy, but they still stand firm for a nice bite into hash that has a crispy on the outside, but the creamy when you bite into it. So I have a pound of the potatoes. I'm gonna strain. I can bring this thing here, and I'm gonna make sure that you can see how the fat is starting to make ripples in the pan.
So we got a question about putting the chorizo in the microwave first to release the fat. Is that something you would do?
No, absolutely not, because you want to make the best of the fat of the chorizo. And in fact, I think that sometimes you may need to add a little bit more fat, like a little bit of vegetable oil when you're browning the chorizo. So, well, first of all, I don't have a microwave in my kitchen, but I don't recommend it, because if you add it to the microwave, you may be like pre-cooking it a little, and you want the chorizo to cook directly in the fat so that it releases the fat as it cooks. But I don't know, maybe I'm missing something in the question, Christy? No? So I wouldn't. And if you have, see, I'm removing all the liquid from the onion, so it will brown really nicely.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
Somebody's asking, what kind of chili would you use for somebody who doesn't eat a lot of heat?
I mean, I have to say, jalapenos are becoming milder by the minute in the United States. I don't know why. I would say the jalapeno is less spicy than the serrano. If you want really mild, I would go either for a chile verde is less spicy than a jalapeno, or you can use a little bit of the jalapeno and just remove the seeds and the veins. But look at my fat. It's getting ready for me to add the potato and the onion. But come see, in this hash, I'm mixing the potato with jalapenos. So, if you're concerned about the heat, you can just remove the seeds and the veins. But think about everything that's gonna go in the burrito. You have the potato, you have the onion, you have the eggs, you have the cheese, you have the bacon. Like, I feel like the heat disperses and adds personality and flavor. I just love the heat from Mexican chili. But do we have another question, Christy? onions, you can leave them out. You can also use, if you like scallions, or even if you like chives, you could use chives. I would add something herby so that it's not flat, like unidimensional potato. But now I'm adding the potato, onion, jalapeno mixture in here.
We got a question on, did you salt the potatoes yet?
I'm gonna salt them right now. And grab a spoon. We're gonna do some, well, I'm spreading it thin first. See, like I have the fat from the almost pound of chorizo and the fat from half a pound of bacon, and it's gonna be barely enough fat. I have my salt. I'm gonna season the potato with salt. I always think that potatoes are screaming out for a little bit more salt. Salt and pepper. Who else is visiting with us, Christy? Australia, I'm hoping to get to one day soon. Okay, I'm adding.
Arizona's wondering when you're gonna come back.
I love Arizona so much. I don't know how many times I've been to Tucson, but I can go so many times again. I feel like Tucson and the borderlands have kind of become my new home. I do know I'm coming to Laredo in December. So I hope to visit with people there.
Yes. We have lots of people from Texas, especially El Paso.
Really? Oh my gosh, I love El Paso so much. I love the taquitos dorados. I love the menudo that you guys eat in Ciudad Juárez and El Paso with hominy and you eat it with bread. I love that so much. You're making me miss the borderlands, Christy, with these hellos.
So we've got lots of pillows from Chicago, Oklahoma, Tennessee, LA.
So many places I haven't been to yet. I haven't been to Tennessee. Time to go. Okay, so look at our hash. You can either make small patties for patties. You can make small patties, or you can make one big kind of pancake like this. I'm being mindful of the heat, so you guys don't get scared. But the truth is, if I'm making this for me and for my boys or for Danny if they're at home, I'm adding more chiles. And I love mixing jalapenos and serranos. Just love mixing them. I think that serranos are spicier than jalapenos usually.
Somebody's asking if you have been to Alabama.
I have not been to Alabama. I'm dying to go to Alabama. So many places in the U.S. that I haven't been. I only ask for more years, so that I can get to more places and meet more of the foods and meet more of the people.
Speaking of the South, we have Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, I've been to Savannah. Love Savannah. Oh my gosh, love Savannah. I'm just mixing a little bit of the serranos with the jalapenos, but I'm supposed to let the hash brown a little. And as you can see, the potatoes already soaked the fat from the bacon and the chorizo. So I want to go ahead and add a little bit more oil. Like, I don't know what ingredient I need that Kroger doesn't have. It's kind of crazy. A big shout out to my friends at Kroger again for sending us all these ingredients. And one of my favorite of their kind of newer ingredients are the ready-to-cook flour tortillas, which are perfect for making burritos that are truly homemade, because the flour tortillas are still raw. You're cooking them and you're heating them. So you put them in the refrigerator when you get them from the store, and then you're gonna see how they pop. I'm heating my comal in the back for when we're ready. But okay, so this is browning, super lovely. And then I'm gonna get my pan ready for the eggs. So these are breakfast burritos, and to me, there are no breakfast burritos without eggs. I wanna know how many people from our friends love eggs and have breakfast have eggs for breakfast every morning, because that would be me. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of oil here.
We had a question if you have done anything about the Mexican food scene in San Diego yet.
Oh my gosh, I was just in San Diego with Juju. So we were there 4th of July for the anniversary of the Caesar salad. My friend Javier Plasencia invited us there for that celebration, which was so much fun. And so Juju and I got to San Diego, ate at Eat Puesto for dinner. It was such a delicious dinner. I don't know if you guys have been. They have incredible tacos. And then the next morning, we crossed over to Tijuana and just had the most incredible food. I mean, the food in Tijuana is ridiculous. We spent a couple of days, then we went back to San Diego. Of course, crossing to San Diego took us like, I don't know how many hours. So Juju and I had many heartfelt conversations because we were stuck in the car for like 6 hours. And then when we got to San Diego, we did research on the breakfast burritos, just fun research to eat. So we had burritos. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name of this place where we went close to San Diego. If people want to know, I can add it in the comments when we're done. But we went to, I think it was called Conos, or Conas, on the boardwalk. And then we just had so many different variations. You know, in some places, they give you the potatoes like these, in hash brown style. In some places, they will give you the potatoes diced and cubed and crispy with onions. In some places, they will mix the eggs with everything and make it like a big scramble with diced bacon or with cooked chorizo, so you can see how it's browning so beautifully.
There's lots of ideas with eggs coming in.
Oh, tell me.
Them.
Yeah, tell me. And I have my eggs here.
You know,
and I
if you
salt
go
and
like eat eggs and tacos.
yeah.
We have someone from Cuba who likes to have eggs with rice.
Oh, yum! With rice and beans or just rice?
Lots of fans of fried eggs. We have one of our friends likes to eat free-range scrambled eggs with cottage cheese.
Yum! Wait, Mila wants to go out. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. She wants to go to the garbage. I'm about to whisk my eggs. Mila is about to go and chase a bird. Okay, I'm whisking my eggs. Tell me more, Tracy.
I have a couple of friends saying that when are you coming to Anchorage in Alaska?
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be there next May. I'm coming next May to Anchorage and Juneau, and I'm hoping to bring my family with me. Okay, here goes the eggs.
We also have friends from Canada on.
Yes, from where?
Just from Canada.
Canada. Well, I'm about to go visit Canada soon, and I have a sister-in-law that lives in Toronto. So look at what's happening here, okay? We have bacon, we have chorizo, we have our jalapeno hash that's seasoned with salt and pepper and jalapenos and serranos. We have our scrambled eggs that are like very tender. We have a loud barking dog. Mila's just looking for a fight with her boyfriend. Mila has a boyfriend next door. And if Rex doesn't give her attention quickly, Mila just starts barking. You can hear her. Okay, look at my eggs. they're scrambling. I think my potatoes are about to be ready. You know, this is when I have the most fun in the kitchen. I love having different burners on. I will tell you, there are times when I'm testing, you guys, I'm working on our next cookbook. I'm testing recipes. I'm so excited. It will come out next fall. Sometimes when I'm testing here in the kitchen, I will have the 8 burners in the back and these 2 going. And I love it. It's so much fun juggling. I have my computer, I'm taking notes. And then it's fun for friends and for my boys to come and test. And they're my biggest critics, which I love. They give me such important feedback.
So, Pati, somebody,
Too picky sometimes. Yeah?
somebody's asking, what do you use to pack for your boys when they were little going to school?
Oh, I love that. And this is really what these Facebook Live or YouTube Live is about. It's about what do you need to get ready for the hectic time of the year, which is starting right now when people are getting ready for school starting, college starting, work starting, people going back to the offices, and you want to have food that's ready on the go, that's delicious. For my boys, I used to make sandwiches, quesadillas, burritos, rice and beans, and I always have things, for example, like apples or jicama or carrots or cucumbers, and I would have a little side. So, for example, we have these bento box that some of you are going to get. Remember, if you want these bento box, I have 4 of these, and we can send 4 of these to any of you that say, hey, Pati, send me a bento box. The first 4 that ask for one, we will send you one if you live in the United States. Not Australia, but I'll come visit to Australia one day. But so I would do like one side, say sandwich or taquitos or burrito, and another side I would do jicama or apple or cucumber, or fruits like pineapple. And then I would add like a chile lime powder, exactly what Kroger Mercado came out with. This is the perfect seasoning to add to fruits and vegetables. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's tangy, it's super delicious. And so all you do, looking at my eggs, all you do is cut your fruits and veggies, or fruits, like this apple. You slice it into pieces. I would add a little salt and just the seasoning. Now from the other side. Like this comes in. This is like my mouth is watering already. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's tangy, and it's the perfect way to have your kids love eating fruits and vegetables. Let me close the door.
I'm going to show them Mila because I'm getting some requests to see Mila. Oh, she's following me out.
Mira wants an apple.
I could give her an apple. Come here, Mila.
She's following me around.
Come here, Mila.
Then
You
Mila.
can give her an apple, yeah.
No one crunches food like Mila. And okay, getting distracted. So many things to add in your lunch boxes. So fruits, vegetables, with a chili lime from Kroger Mercado is the easiest thing ever. Celery, cucumber, pears, plums, like everything goes with them. Chili lime, it's addictive. But I have so many other choices of what you can put in your bento box. You can do Japanese style peanuts. You can also add the chili lime to them. You can add Maria cookies. You can add plantain strips, rueditas. Mix and match it with some irresistible crunchy thing, with a sandwich, with a burrito, a fruit and a vegetable, and you're super set. Okay, these eggs are so ready. The hash is so ready. Whenever I do the Facebook Lives with you guys in Kroger and here I have queso quesadilla from Kroger Mercado, which is like no Mexican cheeses. Queso quesadilla is like queso quesadilla, queso asadero, queso chihuahua. It's like a mild cheese that's super melty but has a lot of personality. And it comes already grated, so you can mix and match. I'm adding cheese to the eggs because I like my eggs with a lot of cheese in the burrito. And then I'm adding Oaxaca cheese too. You can find all of these cheeses like Oaxaca, queso fresco, cotija.
I think somehow Pati had a phone call and then somehow this froze.
Oh, it froze?
Yeah, we can hear you, but the camera is not working.
Can you switch phones, Christine, with Pilar? And Pilar can hold the Facebook while you help her fix the YouTube.
I don't know how to fix it.
And meanwhile, Pilar, I can show you the Oaxaca. Come see. So look at how melty it's getting. Yum. Oaxaca, you know Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca cheese. Kroger Mercado just has every possible Mexican cheese you want. Oaxaca cheese is like a cousin of mozzarella cheese. It's also melty, it's stringy, it's a little bit tangy and salty. We're gonna add some Oaxaca cheese here too.
Pati, somebody's asking if you used to have Maria cookies with cajeta.
Yeah, of course. That is the thing my sisters and I would have when we would come back from school after we ate lunch. That was many days our dessert. We would make cajeta sandwich cookies, and we would. What if we refresh it, Christy?
I think I'm just gonna have to close it out and start it again.
Okay.